A lot of people do say that. Like, a lot of centers say that they want to make a smaller build. Would you go small and fast or tall and fast?
Ooh, I go small because I'd be even faster. I don't even care. I'd be like Muggsy Bogues. I don't care.
There are some small players that are slow.
Yeah. Who?
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
Because they're so close to the ground. Their feet are always touching the ground like this.
What is it like? I don't know. You've been in the NBA for quite a long time now, it feels like. What has your journey been like?
Am I old now?
Kind of like, you're not old, but you're like,
I'm a little.
I would say midlife NBA crisis.
Yeah, don't lie to me. I get it. Yeah, no. I'll be sore in the morning sometimes. Like it's a little bit different. You have to stretch more. You have to, ramp up your body. Year 7.
Year 7?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when I first interviewed you to now, you've definitely matured, grown, even grown taller.
Yeah, I mean, my voice was.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, just taking care of business in that first round. They allowed themselves a moment to celebrate. Now, all their focus is on Game 1 of the semifinals, the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got the Beast. Boozer is out there with Thomas. And there's Mr. Moves. And it's Allen in at the point. And for the Huskies, A-Train is out there with the franchise. And it's the Wizard. Then it's Simmons. And it's Sasser in at the 1 spot. So off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Pass to the franchise. Fades back. Simmons can't get it to go. Boozer passes to Allen. Thomas inside. Simmons is there. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. That one is no good. And they're on the break. Here's Boozer. Huskies with the rebound. Pass to Hall. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Allen's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
To the wing on the left. Here's Mr. Moves. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
I think he's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. It could actually be a blow-by every single time.
Here's Hall. Back to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it. The franchise can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Stripped away. Sasser with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Puts one up from 19, and the franchise gets it to go. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Washington ball.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. The Huskies leading by 4. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now here's Allen. He's covered by Sasser. Simmons pulls it in. The Huskies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Hall. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Simmons. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
2 on the clock. Hall. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Allen outside. Pass to Thomas. Here's Mr. Moves. Fires the 3. A-Train pulls it in.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Sasser with it, working on Allen. Count the basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Boozer kicks to Allen. And there's Boozer. That's good on the assist by Allen. Washington leading now by 4. Pass to Simmons. Out to Sasser. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Boozer. Back to Allen. For 3. Rebound, Washington. Ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Now, Sasser, the franchise. Thomas grabs the rebound. Now here's Allen. And the pass to Mr. Moves. Kicks it to Allen. No good with the layup. Washington leading now by 4. Here's the franchise. Here's Simmons. That shot off. Good D by Thomas. LeBeast passes to Allen. Here's Mr. Moves. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The away team.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Huskies.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he can't get the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he sinks the second. And Washington has possession. It's a three-point game. Knocked away. Pass to Shed. To the inside. Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Washington, they have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far.
The line for your Huskies, Simmons, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Boozer, he's checked in for Mr. Moves. And he's good on the second. Gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. James looking it over. Pulls up. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Lopez.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
James dishes to Williams. Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Washington leading now by 4. Here's D. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Carlos Lopez.
Green drives in, and he gets the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And here is Simmons. Lopez outside. Trying his luck from deep. Simmons. And at last, they get one to fall. Simmons got 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Simmons on the wing. Lopez kicks to Ingram. Here's D. He's guarded by Williams. Leonard with the steal. Down low. Here's Green. Another shot. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Pass to D. Drills the three-pointer. D's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Leonard the pass to James. There's Green with the 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 7 points for B-Train. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Shed. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Throws it up high. Boozer can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And that one's good. Ingram.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
James outside. 6 to shoot. Off with the layup. And so it's Washington with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. We return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
They've got A-Train. The franchise is out there with D. And it's the Wizard. And it's Shed in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Oh, Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Assistant.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Caravan. Nothing on the board. 5 on the clock. Williams, that's for 2. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. The Huskies leading by 4. Inside, A-Train. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Allen's shot is off. Washington shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Shed. He lobs it up.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Allen finds Williams. They kick it out to Green. Back to Williams. Puts it up from 12. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
To the middle, here's Hall. Second shot opportunity, and Thomas with the block. And here we go. Here's Williams, and it's off the back rim, no good. Washington leading now by 6. Here's A-Train, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
Huskies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Number 5.
The first one falls, and Washington making a change here. Sasser's checked in. Good on both. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Allen, the bounce pass. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
At the line for the away team, Thomas. At the line for 1.
On the free throw, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
The base passes to Allen. Lock at 6. Here's Caravan. And it's off from 3-point range. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Well, you look at Mr. Moves, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved. And, of course, B, doing just as much.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
The kick out to Williams. Shot from the wing. Here's Thomas, and he converts the layup. Thomas got 4 points this quarter. Washington leading now by 6. Passes it to A-Train. Here's Hall. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Allen. Back to Thomas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, Thomas. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Over to the left wing. Here's D. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the pass to Mr. Moves. He gets that one. Mr. Moves got 7.
Allen.
Washington leading now by 5. Pass to A-Train. That shot missing. Great D that time from Thomas. Gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
Number 5, second personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for the away team, Caravan, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Ingram against James. And it's Ingram missing. Well, they're at 45%. Pass to Boozer. Here's Mr. Moves. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
From 15 feet away, and the franchise gets it to go. The franchise has got 8 points.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Kicks it out to James. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's a tie ball game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Sasser. That one wide left.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And they take the lead.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Passes to the franchise. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
Washington shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
Really always a plus to have the big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Simmons against Boozer. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by Lopez.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip.
Why not? I say keep them coming.
Here's the franchise, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Boozer. Huskies with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Green, he's checked in for Mr. Moves. 1:29 left to play here in the half. Now the pass to the Beast. Over in the corner, Green. It's sent back down by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Leonard, the pass to the Beast. Dishes to Boozer. That one, no good.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
James, the pass to Leonard. Green deciding where to go with it. That one a little long. Here's Washington now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Simmons dishes to Lopez. Here's the franchise. Off target. That was a little heat check. And so it's Washington with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They dictate the pace, push the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Always the coach's mantra. Thanks, Doc. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey, everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Well, for Washington, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Great work on the glass offense. Hustling, showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
This kind of defense won't cut it. You have to put yourself in position to get 10 shots. This means making the right reads and putting forth the effort. They've done neither, and their opponent is taking advantage.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye, Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Mr. Moves out there with Allen. Then there's Boozer, and it's the Beast, and it's Thomas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Shed. Hasn't made one yet. Lets the 3 fly. And no good that time. Looking pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Caravan. Washington with the rebound. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Allen passes to the Beast. Knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. Oh, that's blocked. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. And you look at the Wizard, he's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Silk, he shows up in that same conversation.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their 3-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
And he makes the first. Marcus Sasser's checked in for Washington. That one misses. Boozer passes to the Beast. Here's Thomas. That shot off the mark. Simmons with the defensive effort.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Sasser. Rebounded by Allen. Got just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Back to Boozer. Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 9, and the basket is good. Mr. Moves got 11 points. Here's Sasser. Pass to the franchise. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
High post Allen. Still without a basket. Just 5 to shoot. Mr. Moves misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Rebounded by Hall. Washington leading now by 7. Pass to Sasser. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got rebound number 8 now on the night. Mr. Moves slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far. You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's Sasser, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Sasser's got 4 this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Huskies.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Here's Hall. And they'll get another chance. Simmons' shot is good. Going even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Look at the franchise. What a contribution.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. We've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Washington making some changes. D, he's checked in for the A train. And it's Lopez in for the franchise. Boozer with it. He has 6. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 8 points for B.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
For Washington, they have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. Ingram, he's checked in for Marcus Sasser.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Passes it to Boozer. Outside, Green. Back to Boozer. It's sent back down by Simmons. And there's the pass to D. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Doing it well here in the third, about 50%. Green passes to Leonard. Now here's Green. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Green's got 11 points.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Pass to D. Buries it from three-point range. D's got the lead up to 10 now for Washington.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Puts the move on. Boozer, no luck. For Washington, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And it's D missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's James. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 9 points in the game so far.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Lopez outside. And slammed up by Ingram.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Poked away. Over in the corner, Green.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Fires from the wing. Here's Boozer. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Allen's checked in for James. .144 left in the third quarter. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's 13 points for B-Train.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Pass to Hall. Here's D. 12 points for him. Pulls up on the wing, and the jumper is on the mark. D's got 9 points now in just the second half. Green kicks to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, first team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Williams. 2 shots.
That's good from Williams. And he makes both free throws. The Huskies leading by 10. To the paint, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Allen. Lays it up and makes it in. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hall. 11 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. And Simmons slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Huskies lead by 12. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got D. He's out there with A-Train. Marcus Sasser is out there with the franchise. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Thomas finds Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team, Williams. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Sasser gets the bucket.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Green dishes to Williams. Takes it inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the away team. Williams at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. The Beast is checked in for Allen. And so he makes both from the line. Here's A-Train. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Thomas. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Mr. Moves. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Sasser, basket good. Sasser's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Mr. Moves. Here's the franchise, and he goes in for the tie.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Thomas passes to Mr. Moves. And here's Green outside. They get the rebound. Thomas gets the bucket. Washington leading now by 8. Here's Shed. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Thomas. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Passes it to A-Train. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
At the line for the away team. Green taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Washington leading now by 4. Rebound by Williams. Gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Caravan. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that's now 21 points for Mr. Moves.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Shoots from 12. Green for 2 points. Green's got 10 points in just the second half.
Making the most of his opportunities. He's been effective down the stretch.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The dish to Thomas. They get a hand on it. From 6 away, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Third personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for the away team, Thomas. 2 shots.
That's good from Thomas. Simmons checked in for D. And both free throws good for Thomas. The Huskies leading by 3. There's the pass to the franchise. Inside, Sasser. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Mr. Moves passes to Green. Over Sasser. Pass to Mr. Moves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one good for 2. Mr. Moves got 14 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Washington calls timeout. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, the franchise.
They continued to feed him throughout the game with good reason. They realized he was hot, had the hot hand, and they wanted to ride that. And he refuses to let them down, coming through at every turn.
The Huskies making a switch here. Hall's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, and listening in on Doc Rivers talking to the team, he demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better. Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The visitors with the ball, trailing by 5. Green, the pass to Thomas. Outside, Green. Shoots from the high post. Tries again. And he banks in the layup. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Huskies foul. Simmons. First personal foul, 5th team foul. Shooting for the away team. Green. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
A-Train, the pass to the franchise. And no good, trying to use the glass. Here's Caravan. Sasser with the rebound. The Huskies leading by 4. Pass to the franchise. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hall. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got rebound number 13 with that last one. The Bees passes to Mr. Moves. Down low. Free throw line jump shot. It's Boozer missing.
Rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Sasser gets the bucket.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for them in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Challenge checked in for Green. Here's Mr. Moves. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mr. Moves has got 10 points in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop to Kevin. He is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
And Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, you can play over the top. I think you've got a big advantage.
The shot's good. Mr. Moves got 18 points just in the second half.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Shoots from 14. Here's Simmons. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Mr. Moves. Kicks it out to Allen. Out to the right wing. And it ends up out of bounds. No keep possession.
18.
43 seconds left in the fourth. Second chance shot. It drops. And now they trail by just 4. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Washington now. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Foul. Second team foul. At the line for Washington. Hall. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Here's Mr. Moves. Second shot opportunity, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. Teams in the penalty. Shooting for the away team. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. So he gets them both. Now Sasser. So they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Two shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. What do you think, guys?
It's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
The visitors with the ball. 6-point game. It's Allen on the wing. Thomas. Another shot. Huskies with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
At the line for 2, Marcus Sasser.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Outside, James. Leonard, no luck.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
That's it. They've won the series. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.